What is up guys, Riggers here, and today I'm telling you how to make some coins for our team of the year, so I hope you guys can enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure you smash the like button down below, and also if you're new around here, please subscribe. So for the first method, this is to do with cards already in your club, so for your consumables. At the second, you may have a ton of consumables in your club, and over Team of the Year, most of these cards are going to halve in price. So, for an example, squad fitness cards currently sell for just below 1k, but during Team of the Year, because special packs are spammed, they're going to go down to like 500 coins, 400 coins. So, if you've got squad fitness cards that you're not using in your club, at the second, you might as well sell them right now. And then if you do want them back in your club, you can buy them over Team of the Year for half the price, get them back, and have some extra coins. So, it's basically getting free coins, pretty simple to do. And if you want, you can actually buy double your squad fitness cards back, or just keep the coins that you actually get from. So for the consumables, going to be good with the squad fitness cards. Chemistry cards are pretty good. Healing cards currently selling for 400 coins, will probably drop to 200 coins, so you can make some extra coins on them as well. Contracts, not really that great at the second, but yeah, definitely recommend doing that because you can make some easy coins for your consumables that you got in your club at the second, and also for teams as well. For an example, if you've got a 1 mil team and you sell it right now for 1,000,000 coins, over Team of the Year, you could potentially buy that team back for like 700k, 800k, and that's like an easy 200, 300k for you. So, yeah, definitely recommend selling cards in your club right now and then rebuying them over Team of the Year. For the next thing, I'm actually going to go to the market just here, so it's to do with sniping. So, players who sell for, I'd say, probably about 3k to 6k, they are players who are going to pop up an absolute ton in packs, and that means they're going to get spammed on the market over Team of the Year. So a good example for this, Kyle Walker, actually used him last year for trading, and I was making about 60k an hour with him roughly last year. Should be very similar this year as well, but I would recommend finding your own player for this. But for Kyle Walker, for an example, he's going to pop up in special packs, an absolute ton, going to get spammed on the market. So you're going to be able to get a good amount through bidding, pretty cheap, and also through sniping. You're going to be able to get a lot for like 1k, then you can sell for like 3,600 coins. And last year I was able to pick up probably about, I'd say, one every minute roughly. So if you sit there for the full hour, just sniping the player that you actually picked to go for, you can potentially make a lot of coins off them. So sniping and also bidding on the players is going to be very good for players who are common in packs, who are low rated, but actually sell for like 3 to 6k. So keep an eye on them players, and I'd actually recommend making a list of like 10 to 20 players. And one thing what you can actually do as well, just flick through all the players on your list each day and lob them all into your transfer targets, like the low price ones, then bid on them, try and pick them up cheap, or you can just try and snipe them if you want to do that. So you can also go on Footbin as well, check their prices daily, make sure it hasn't gone down, because some players' prices will go down, so always keep an eye on their price. But if they're still going for like 3k to 6k, you can potentially make a decent amount of profit on them. And also another question I get asked is, should I just focus on players like Sergio Ramos, Boateng and stuff like that? So over Team of the Year, they do pop up occasionally, very good deals with them, where you can make like 10k, 20k. But compared to someone like Kyle Walker, for an example, with Kyle Walker, he's going to be popping up on the market constantly at good prices. So you're sort of guaranteed profit with him. He's going to be easier to pick up. With someone like Sergio Ramos, they may only be like 6, 7, well, they'd probably be, I'd say probably 20, maybe an hour. They come up cheap, but there's going to be so many people going for players. It's going to be very hard to get someone like Ramos. If you get him, it's 10k, 20k profit potentially, but if you go with someone like Walker, it's going to be a lot easier to get him, and you can sort of say with someone like Walker, you should be able to make at least 20k, 30k an hour, and potentially 50k, 60k, so completely up to you guys. If you have the easy option of the cheaper player, or the harder option of the more expensive player, and also if you do go with the cheaper player, it'll be less boring, because the player will be constantly popping up at the market, and you'll be constantly trading. Also, something like Ramos, it may take ages and you get bored eventually, so completely up to you guys if you go the cheap player or the expensive player. And then for the final thing, we've got inform cards. So inform cards over Team of the Year in the past, I've made an absolute ton of these cards. So for an example, Hulk may be a good example. So let's just say he does actually sell for 156k, don't think that's going to sell for that price. Over Team of the Year, you may be able to pick him up for 100k, and then after Team of the Year, 2-3 weeks later, he'll be going back up in price, and you'll be able to make some good profit on him. So the best way to check prices is go on footbin.com. On that website, you can check their price for Team of the Year. Let's say for like about 3-4 weeks before Team of the Year, their price was pretty stable, not really changed that much. Then it reached Team of the Year, and their price just shot down an absolute ton. There's a good chance that player's price is going to go up again, so they'd be a very good player to invest in. So go on to Footbin, check up informed players' price, see if it was pretty stable before Team of the Year, then if it dropped a ton, because if it did, they could be good to invest in. So that is going to be it for this video now. So hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you have, drop a comment down below. I mean, drop a like down below, not a comment, but also drop any questions down below in the comment section, and I'll try and answer them for you guys, and peace.